Whilst I wait, I shall consume some toast. Toast is what I will consume today. It's beautiful. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. In the shade. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. I don't know if you want to watch me stream. I don't know if you want me to stream. But I am doing it if you want to see. Bum bum boom 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 bum 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 boom boom boom. Hi, I'm really happy. I'm having a great time. Rip Anthem, but I'm different. What? Anywho, so we have this boyo. I got a new mouse and keyboard, so we'll see how that feels. It's definitely different. They are both pink, which is amazing. There is a scroll wheel on the keyboard that does volume. It's not working right now. Oh well. Anyway, so there's the keyboard, which actually, is it on right now? It might not be on. It was on. It might have ran out of charge. It is a Equilovga, which is a German brand of keyboard, and it is real fun, but my keyboard just died. Whoa, that's a little awkward. No, it's not dead. It just, for some reason, it wasn't turning on. That's real weird. EQEOVGA is how you spell it. I'll put it in chat. They are real cool, actually. I'm enjoying them so far. I've been testing them out just a little bit. Ekovga. It's German. It's real fun. Also, I'm red. That's cool. Yeah, they're German once again, But this is what we got so far. Last time we had the furious debate about Heelys. It is functional, okay? It's got rainbows. It's pink. My mouse is pink as well. It's real cute, okay? I just want to be cute. That's all I want, okay? But anyways, so last time we had the Heelys debate, and that was a long time for just Heelys. I don't know why I'm reminding you guys of this, but I am. So the idea I had for it was that we change it out so that whichever layer it's on, it is... Uh-oh. What layer are you on? I may not remember what layer this is on. So it's not on one of my color layers. It's on one of my color layers. Whoopsies! Anyways, so we were talking about potentially changing his combat boot type stuff into roller skates, and that might be fun. And then we were also talking about potentially having it so that we go and make it so that, we were talking about Heelys for some reason last time, which was just an amazing conversation. It basically boiled down to, no, it's not lore friendly, but everyone wanting them. So, I have a compromise for us today, and that is, I am going to make secret Heelys inside of the skates so that all of you in your hearts can have Heelys in the skates. But it's going to be roller skates instead. I think that's reasonable. I think that it's fair. And that way we don't have it so that we've got, that issue still happening. Skates. Okay, so roller skates look like this. Or this, or this, or this. So it's basically a shoe, but with roller kind of thing. So we've got this front chuck thing on it, and then we've got it so that we've got the 4 wheels and the axle type thing, or whatever you would call that. Pivot? I don't know what you would call that. But you got that, and a lot of these have like a heel to them. I'm not sure if that's a newer function of those, but I've never had a pair that's like that, or seen a pair like that. So that's actually new to me. That's interesting. I've always seen it where it's like not quite this. Like it's all formed into the shoe kind of thing. Which I'm not actually seeing on here. Interesting. More like this, but with the skates on the sides. Alright. Anyways, so back to this. We're gonna have it so that we try and make it so that the roller skates work. And we're gonna do that on a separate layer for the specific thing of I don't know if I'll be able to have the skill necessary to replicate skates. Because they are straight edge and such. So instead of having it like he is right now, where he's firmly planting his foot, he would be planting it so that he has the thingamabob on there. The who's-a-majig. The high heel skates are weird as... Yeah, they are. They absolutely are. But that doesn't mean they're bad. It's kind of neat anyways. So we're going to put skate shoes. Okay, so, how would we do this? So I think the actual general shape of the shoe is fine. I should probably use this. So we're going to keep that for the most part. But then when we get to the heel, we're going to change it up so that it's more like this all the way through. And then that's going to go to here, which is then going to go around like this and then up. And you'll see what I'm trying to do in a second, I think, which is giving it the thing on front, which then bulks out and then goes around like that. So that's kind of what his foot is resting on. And then we have the actual skate, which, excuse me there. Woo! Yeah, but we have it so that it goes this way, and this kind of goes like this into the wheel, which then is like this. But we want to have that a little bit further back. So we'd have it so it's here, which then goes into here, which is then on the wheel. So he's kind of balancing on that right now, is the thought. So we have something like that. And then we'd have the same thing back here, which we want to have bigger wheels than this, I think, because I don't think it makes sense to have such a small set of wheels. So we're going to actually move this back even further. Probably like here, over, and then the wheel would start here, and we'd have it go all the way out and over. Something like that, which then we can see the wheel above a little bit. Something like that, maybe. We'll clean this up in a second. And then you got this, which then goes like this. Oh my gosh. You guys, you hurt me. You hurt me dearly. Anyways, so we got this, which then we'd have it go like that, kind of thing. And if we do that, it's like he's stopped on this thing, which I think this needs to be flattened on the top. So it'd be something like that, actually. Because that's where you lean up to make it so that you don't continue rolling. So it's like he's stopped currently. He's on his brake spot. And then you got the back part of this, which I think is this line right here. So you got that, which goes from here over, and then like here. This thing goes into a wheel. That is not the best wheel, but okay. And then that would go like this. Like this again, and then back, and then something like this. This is a wheel behind as well. No, it wouldn't look like that. It'd look like and then same thing on this side. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, and then this side is a little bit harder because it is sideways. It's the bane of my existence and has been since the beginning of this. But we'd have it so that the stuff, we would block it out so that it'd still look like this. Okay. Hey, I did a pretty good job on that one for tracing it. That's cool. I feel like I'm going to steady your hand with the actual pen, so that's nice. But then we would have it so that we've got like the wheel not fully sticking out in the back, I think. You'd have something like this. And then you'd have the mechanism that you can barely see over here, which then, okay. And then you'd have, on the front part, this thing would be really prominent, so you'd see that, and that'd be that thingamabob that's, I think it'd be over a little bit more, so it'd be something like that. And then you'd have it so that you've got the wheel, which would be like this way, and that'd be, I think I did back for that first one, so once again, so something like that, I think. Let's see how it looks without the shoes. That's not the color. So shoes. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look good either. New idea. We're just gonna yeety-deleety that layer. We're gonna have a layer called Heelys. And then we're gonna have it so that it's got just a circle here, a circle here, and that'll go down all the way. You won't see it, but we'll know that there's circles in there. We'll know, you know? Ah, there you go. You got your Heelys. You may not be able to see them or do anything with them, but at least they're there. Alright, so we've got it so that we have to change out to... Yeah, this is kind of what I see in shoes. Like, that's what I've seen before. Anyways, so we've got it so that we're looking at army green. As we were talking about the camouflage type. I'm not a fan. Huh. Maybe. Let us copy image. Paste that over this. Then I want to do the thing. And then we'll have it so that this is like that. And then I want to have it so that we use this one. I think that's the closest to the color I'd want. And then we'll have it so that we go back to skin. And then we will see about shoe color. See, I don't mind Heelys so much. I think that they would be a funny idea. But the problem is, I'm trying to keep this lore friendly for Fallout. And unfortunately, I don't see a conceivable way to have Heelys in the Fallout universe. And that's not me being like, oh man, I don't want to see that. Is literally, I do not see a way for that to be a thing. Isn't this out there? Oh, right, okay, yeah. So I'm just going to have to color over the strings and then do them again. That's fine. It's fine. I didn't like the color for the strings anyways. What do we think about that color? I think that is a gross color, and I do not like it. But we'll see in a second, because I'm going to use a trick, maybe. Well, we'll see if I'm skilled enough. So we got it so that we'd have that kind of thing, but then we'd go up again, and then we would go to the darkest shade on this, and then we'd go back down to the shoes, and then we would take this down again, and then we're going to have it so that we do this again, where we have this kind of... Oops. I saved it. That's cool. Didn't mean to, but I did. Something like that, and then we're going to go whoop, and then whoop, and then something like that. Gives it a bit of depth. I mean, I think if I was to give it depth, I'd need to go a little bit more in the middle here, and then go like this. Something like that, and then go back to this, and then... Okay, so we got this. Pretend, right. You're pretending to riot. That was really funny, though. I really appreciated that joke. It was a good one, and I liked that you guys vehemently fought for Heelys, because that was adorable, and it made me so happy. Anyways, I think that with that darker green on it, I think this does look better, actually. So I think I'm happy with it. But yeah, just got to recolor the strings, and I think I'm gonna redo the strings as well because I definitely do not like how these strings turned out, at least. So we'll see how we do on that. Okay, now that we've done that, which I should have had at 100%, whoops. Solid colors. Slender Fisher. Are they here? Hello, Slender Fisher. Did they come on? I didn't see any message from them, but I'd love to say hello to them and be able to just enjoy their company for a time, because I think that's always fun, especially with friends. Okay. Did we get it all? No. Shoot. Nope, that's way too big. Let's go back down to like 20. not like 50. This is all because I forgot to change something. That is a thing you'll always notice about me. Anyways, let's save like 6 times. Well, like 2, but yeah, save. Save frequently, kids. It saves you from heartache later. It really does. It's awful when you end up forgetting to. Alright, anyways. So now we got this, and we'd want to go from up here, a little bit up, and over, and then we want to thicken it like here, I think. Then we want to thicken it again here, just a little, and then we want to have it so that this goes up to here, and then we want to go like this, and then bring it back down again. There we go. I think that looks a lot better. A lot better than it did, at least. And then we'll just have to do the strings again. That's okay. So then bring it back to this color. Do this, and then... There we go. Yeah. Yes, yes. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's bring it back down to my normal size, bring it back up to the stuff, and then... Didn't realize that was still there. We've got it so that he's got the green shoes, which I think does actually break it up a bit more. Yeah. I think that's a lot better for the thingamabobs. Let's just get rid of this layer now because we don't need it anymore. Delete, and then we have it so that which layer is our strings on? I think our strings are on this layer. So we gotta actually erase some stuff carefully. Okay, there we go. And then we got the other side. Man, I wish I had some Fallout music to play during this, because that would be super fun, just having our Fallout jams while we just sit here and just enjoy. I was thinking about finding some lo-fi for some Fallout and seeing if I could set that up this weekend, so that way next time we'd have some nice music in the background while we're doing this stuff because I think that'd be real fun. I don't know though. We'll see how busy my weekend ends up being. Might be a lazy weekend, might not be. Might be something where I got a lot to do. We'll just have to see, won't we? Okay, there we go. Got that out of there. Now to go. It's a little bit. Oh man, that is so weird. Going from one keyboard to another and having it so that your control Z is in a different area just slightly throws you off. Oh boy. I usually keep my hand on it, but not so much. Alright, so we got that. And then we're going to want to erase the other bits. So this one, this color. Actually, could probably have it be this color going up on that side at least. And then erase that bit right here. Yeah, and their Munsters. Yeah, oh, yeah, Fall Out Boy for their Munsters theme song. Oh, they did such a spectacular job. It was marvelous that they did that, and I love it. I love it so much. I really do, though, actually. It's kind of fun to see something from my childhood that is in a song, which, like, I did not expect, but then when I heard it for the first time, I was like, what is happening here? That was really cool. Yeah, and it made me identify with the band just a lot more, because, like, who doesn't like a little bit of that kind of stuff? Okay, we got this shoe fine now. Let's go over to the other one and get this all taken out. Okay. And then, yeah. But I think it'd be fun to have some lo-fi while we're playing this kind of stuff, so that way it's not just dead noise when I'm like really focused. There's at least something in the background. You don't just have to hear clicking, because sometimes that's ridiculous. I just have to figure out how to set that up, and then it could be something where it's like, I think there's a way on like Streamlabs or whatever to have it so that you set up a music station that people in the audience can then actually choose the music that plays or something. I might look into that, because I think that'd be really fun, because then you guys could pick just all of the songs over and over. We'd listen to the same song 7 times in one day, and just have a terrible time with it, because that sounds amazing, right guys? Right? Hearing the same song 16 times in a day. We do that at work a lot. It's really unfortunate. So let's do this, and then this, and then we want to bring this to that, and then we don't want to go there, we want to go here, and this would then be like this, going down, and then we have this side, which would go like this. That's what I'm going with. Okay. Oh my gosh. And you'd have to have It's Not Unusual right in the middle of that. It's the most important part. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That would be such a glorious experience. I would love to prank people in that way. That would be just so terrible in general. Oof. Oofda. Alright, anyways. Alright, so we got this over here. If we want to go like this. Okay, and now let's make the shoelaces. Laces. And laces can be, So I'm thinking what I did on this side was nice, where I had this going like this, and then this going like this, and then that going up again over here, then this going up here and crossing over like that, and that crisscross. So you have 1 2 1 2, and then you have the lace up top, which then would go like this, 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 into a big old knot, which then goes to, and then you have it so that you got the two bows that then go down, and those bows would then be like this. Okay. Alright. There we go. And then let's do the coloration. I'm thinking like a dark color, but not like super dark. Maybe that can be a brown of some sort. Maybe like this brown right here. And then we would go like this, like this, like this, like this. I could also, take the shoes off so I can actually see where the lines are. Okay. Yeah, so something like that. And then we'd have it so that this darkens to like this gray color or something. So that way it's not just an empty spot. And then we do the same thing on this side. So we got this going here, and then that will go. So it was 1 2 3, and then that went into the knot, which then goes like this, and then like that, and then you have it so it's 1 2 3. There we go. And then after that we have the loops, which then go, and I don't think this one would be fully visible, so I think it'd be something like this. And then with that we would then go down again and over, go here, back over, and then we're gonna draw this out. Nope, let's get that out of there so I can actually see the stuff. Alright, so we got it set up. We got shoelaces. It looks a little bit better. I think this would look good with that green underneath it. That might be because I like it on this side, so perhaps it'll look good on this side too. We'll see. We will see. Not that far. Okay. So we got laces. Okay. And I'm not sure how I would do this on this side since this leg is slightly tilted inward more, so I don't think you would actually see these, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to keep it how it is right now. I'm going to add a line here, or not there, here, go this way, or this way, and then that is going to be What layer was that on? It was on this layer up here. Uh-oh. I'm going to need to redraw that. Just because those lines will disappear. Alright, so that is this color, which we can then draw in there. Not with pencil, with pen. Okay. Then we have it so that we are saving again. Save. Save. Okay. I'm thinking that darker color would also work for his earring. No, that's too dark. Okay, let's see if we can figure out another color for it. Maybe his dials colors would work for this. That's not the right layer. Which one did I put that on? Is it this one? I may have put it on the layer before this. That is too high. I think it was on this layer. Which layer are we on? We're on that layer. Okay, so we were on that layer, but it's definitely not the right layer to put it on. We're gonna have to put it on ski, and so that way we have the it go underneath. Okay, so now that we've done that, we have it so that we haven't done the eyes yet. That's silly. I did not realize that we hadn't done the eyes yet. I think a bit of a yellow tint to his eyes would make sense, since, Ghoul Man. So let's do something like that, maybe. Yeah, I think that works a lot better. And this eye is clouded over, I think. And this one is normal. Yeah, getting some lo-fi non-DMCA chill beats up in here will make this the best ever stream sesh. More than it already is, of course. You did an awesome job with that guitar. The blending of the colors is so good. Thank you so much. I think, so I was talking to someone and showing this to them, and they were saying that it looks like a cello, which I actually kind of take as a compliment because I love the look of cellos. And I think rosewood would make sense. Like it could have become popular at some point, a Spanish rosewood. So it would look something like that. And I think it just turned out really well. I may still do a white edge around this just to make it look a little bit more guitar-like for the divider. But I'm not sure if I even want to do that because I think it looks really nice as is. And I don't really want to mess with that too much because I think it does look almost perfect. Anyways, back to the eyes. Yeah, so this eye is going to be cloudy. Yeah, but I was talking to one person at work and they were like, yeah, it kind of looks jello-y. And I don't mind that. That's fine with me. So we'll have it so that we've got this kind of color for this eye. And then we got to make this opaque because it's not going to be that color. That's just the murky layer above it. In fact, we're going to have that go out a little bit further, and we're going to have it above this layer, and then we're going to erase around it to make it look a little more natural. Not too much on that side. Something like that. I think that's fine because then it'll look a little bit smoky, and I think that's good. That's what we want. We may need to make it a little bit more less opaque, I think is the term. Yeah, maybe that. And then, there we go. What color do we actually want his eyes to be? So we've got it so that boron is nice, solid, What is he? Is this the PNG? Pedian. Okay, so let's go to the Pedian. And then let's go over to... He was a golden brown, I believe, and orange. So he's got yellow-orange. Okay. So hazel for him. Green for him. Robot pink. I'm thinking his eyes should be blue. I guess. Let's see. Can I find a good blue? Ooh, okay. So that's a good starting point. So let's brighten that just a little bit. It's like there, and then let's bring that down for its saturation, and then we'll draw that on there. Okay. Okay. You can still see a bit of that blue in there, but it's not quite there anymore, kind of thing. Let's see that. Oh yeah, I think that gives a lot of character to his face. Right there, just that one thing. Also, we've got to make this a dark color. Like, dark and hued towards red. Like a cartilagey looking color. Like this. And then I was thinking around the edge, doing something like this. We'll see how this looks. Not sure about it just yet. No, I do kind of like it bordering though. Something like that maybe. And then this would then be this kind of thing. This would have a bit of that. This would then be... And then this one would have it so that it starts off here, going into the gummy area. I don't like it on the gummy area, actually. So we're going to keep it off the gummy area and have it so that it goes like this, I think. Because then his chin becomes much more defined. Because now we're going to go back to this, up a little bit for size, and then, oops. And then go back to this color, and then something like that. That does give him pretty good definition for the area underneath, and it makes him look a bit more fleshy, like he's got more muscular bits underneath his flesh. I think I like that. I think I do. I think I do. I think I do. Right? That's what we do there. What layer is that one on? Is that on a higher layer? Maybe this one? No. This one? Oh, I am not on the right color. That's silly. This color. Okay, back to this. Okay, let us go like this. Something like this. All the way across. All the way down. All the way down. And then into this part. Something like that, maybe. How's that look? Yeah, I think that makes him look a little bit more gnarly. Which is good, because, you know, ghoul. Oh! A surprise visit. It's not really a surprise, though. I know about it. Thank you. Bacon sleeves! Yes, he's got bacon sleeves. Leave the poor boy alone. I think I need to figure out his fingernail color, which, unfortunately, he is a ghoul. He's probably going to have gross-looking fingernails. So, we're going to want to get this to the hue of yellow, and then we're going to have that over this. Okay, and then we got it over here. So we got this going like this. Something like that, maybe? Oops. Ooh, he could have painted nails. That might be cool. And that would be something that he'd be able to do without causing himself problems. Like, he wears a lot of subtlety in his outfit. Like, his outfit is not subtle, but, like, if he needs to hide, he can hide easily. He can just put his bandana underneath his poncho and, like, duck into cover. But, like, his nails, he definitely doesn't need to worry too much about that. So we could totally give him different colors for his fingernails. What about lavender? Like, he just put some of the paint that they found on his nails rather than, like, nail polish or anything. Is kind of my thought. Ooh, I kind of like that. What do you think? Color 1, color 2. Color 1, color 2. We try another. I think pastel is his colors. Ooh, I like that green too. That mint. Oof. Hard choice. A little bit darker, I think, if we were to do it. Yeah, not bad. Green is definitely, yeah. And it fits with his look too, I think. Okay, there we go. So you got the green look to his nails. I'm going to actually do something real quick, which is erase some of this so we can actually see his fingernail. Maybe a little bit only over here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so we got that. Also, I noticed this, so let's go to the guitar layer and then see if that's something we can fix easily. Yep. Okay, and then this bit right here. And then, oh, that's going to be this color right here, and then we're going to want to, there we go. Any other spots that I see? No. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm really starting to like it. Yeah, plum bum filati. Let's save this again, like 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I am going to make I'm going to delete some of these now that we don't need them. Because they're just adding layers when we don't need them, as well as this one. We are going to make a fun layer, though. Fun draw. And we're going to take a break from this guy because the next part of it's going to be pretty complicated, I think. And that's all right. So we're going to put all this, make it so it disappears. Wow. That is so weird, taking off layers from a person. Like, that is the coolest thing because you just see how much you've done. Hat and bandanas. Oof. Alright. And then we got it so that we got this, and this. Okay, now we can go to our fun draw, and we can turn that on. And now, what would you like me to draw? Just something quick that we can doodle. Anything good? While I wait for anything being submitted, I'm going to just draw. A burb. Okay, we got that. And then now we'll go into this and this. It's got a real weird neck. And then it's going to have like this kind of thing going out, coiling back around. It's a very long-necked animal. And then we're going to have its bird body right here. Going into some legs. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Pizza slice, chewing, bubble gum. This is not a chicken. It is not Chicken Little. It is a horrifying monstrosity with a very long neck. So now, let's go on to our suggestion of actually Chicken Little. Let's try. So this is kind of a good base for the head. So let's go 1, 2, 3. There you guys. So it's got the head, which I think goes a little bit off over here. And then I think Chicken Little has glasses. So you've got it so that you've got like the frame to the something like that, which then we want to make it. And that goes around the ear thing, which then goes to his bird beak thing. And then, oh boy, this is a terrible Chicken Little. But anyways, Chicken Little's got a tiny neck. And then he's got it so that he goes into his clothes, which are like this. And he is a tiny nugget with a little bird tail, I think. And then he's got it so that he wears pants. He's got the coolest pants in town. And then you got it so that you got the shoes. And then he's got it so that he's got his shirt, which is like a tee. Which I'm just going to give him bird feather type stuff. So he's got it so that he's got like the normal humanish body. Then it just goes into bird feathers. And then you've got it so that since it's like that, it'd be like this, all the way down, and then up, then up, then up, and up. Alright, there's my version of Chicken Little. He needs Heelys, you're right. Zoom. He's zooming. He's zooming away because he's terrified of this thing behind him. He's got the sweat bubbles just populating his head because he's like, and this thing is like, wants to have its mouth open. It's like. I will catch you, Chicken Little. You'll be nuggets yet. Anyways, so Chicken Little is zooming away from this thing like, No, thank you. And then we have it so that he's sweating because a pizza slice over here. We're just gonna have it like this. Is over here. They're like chewing something, but he's got it so that he's like this, and then he's got kind of thing, and then he's like this. So then you've got it so that he is just sitting here like yo, check my bubble out. He should be a pepperoni pizza. Definitely. Definitely. You're right. So this thing is crammed into one shoe, and it's just got it so that it's like this. It's got a Healy, and it's just zooming. Just zooming. Yo, check my bubble out. And then you got him so he's like zoom, because he's like, uh-oh. And then you have it so that like Chicken Little only saw this because, he's going up an incline. That's why he's sweating, because he's not zooming very fast, because he just realized, the incline's going to make him go away. And there's like a precipice right here. So if he zooms the wrong way, he's going to get eaten by this thing right here. Which is trying to make him into, trying to make him into chicken nuggets. It's real terrifying. Alright, anyways, now that we've done that, let's get back to our boyo. So we had it so that it started out looking like this. We updated that to look like this boyo. Oh, that's his Heelys. Alright. Wait, where's the layer that's off? Where's the layer? There it is. What? There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think that he looks a lot better than he did. And I'm really happy with how he's turning out. I think the next thing that we've got to do is not a fun thing. And that is bring all of these up. Am I going to be able to without causing problems is the question. So we want to get this. This is those. These two can be merged. And we want to make this as little layers as possible. So that is the color. This is so we can bring this down. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Those two merge together. And then can we bring this up and then merge these? Would that cause any issues? I don't think so. Which then means we can merge the hat and bandana with that. Which then means these two can be merged. Which then means okay, so we can't unmerge those. So we've got it, so we've got tar, can we bring that up? Might be able to. No. We can't bring it past. Okay. So anyways, the reason I was doing all that is because I need to shift him over so we can actually put his Edie in frame. Actually, no, I don't think I do. Because I can just make the Edie in a second. So let's go here. Let's bring up an ED. Fallout. ED. E. That was fun. That's what happens when you're not used to a keyboard. Yeah, that. Okay, so that's caps lock. Okay, so we want to do this thing right here. This is not gonna be fun. Okay, so we want to paste this. No. I want to bring it down to the right size. So it's going to be about this big, but we need it the other direction. So like this over here, and it's going to be behind him. So actually we want to bring this down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. And then we're going to want this maybe actually over here. That might work. So it's behind the guitar. And then we'd have it so that it's something like this. Kind of like floating lower. So that way it can connect directly to this kind of thing. Anyways, yeah. So let's get him out of frame so we can draw the whole thing. Once again. Okay, we reduced him to a lot of lesser layers than it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna have the skill or the good power to be able to do this. But pretty much my thought with this, so ED speaker. Or amp. ED amp. So instead of having these grills right here, we're going to have it so that it is this line right here, which is going to be like this, upwards just a little bit, and then this way, oh, whoops, this way, down a bit. And then we're going to have that go like that. And this is going to go like this a bit. And then like, let's just have that straight actually. And then we're going to have it so that it goes up, meets there. And then we're going to have that kind of go down into itself, into itself, into itself. And have the speaker like, speaker is going to look like so. Gotta figure out how this would look. Never had to draw a speaker before. Yeah, something like, okay, let's look up speaker. So this thing, we gotta have it look like that. Let's have this one. Oops, wrong thing. We want to have this one right here because that is perfect. So copy image, bring it over, bring it under like this, paste, and then we're gonna have that like this kind of thing. The bigger one would fit better, but this one's the right angle. So we'd have something like this, upwards, like this, like this, like that. Okay, so we got that. And then we would have it so that this is more like this. So we can see both. And now we can actually draw the ED amp. Okay, so we got this going inward to that size. So we'd have it so it goes like this, around, then it goes up a little bit, and then we have it so that we have the actual circle around again. Oops. Okay, and then that looks about right. But then we'd have it so that it's got its other lines. Closer. And then we have the final line, which would be like here. Or there. Okay, yeah, so we got that, and then we would have it so that it goes into this type of stuff. So this goes over that. Like that. Then we'd have the same thing on the other side where this goes over that just slightly. Because he's modified this extensively. Okay, and then we have it so that we got to go like this, 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 this. Oops. Boo-da-doop. Da-da-doop. Okay, and then we have it that kind of thing. Everything goes here and then here. And then, yeah. Alright, that's starting to look alright. And with that, we have it so that this might look a little bit less like that now. May still have it go out a little bit further. Might have the old remnants of what it looked like beforehand. We'll think about that in a second. Let's get some of this stuff done for this first. That way we don't get distracted. Oops. There we go. And then we have it so that, oh man, this is the most complicated thing. I figure that's where it's going to plug in. So it's going to have this thing right here. This thing goes up and over like that. And that's going to be the amp area, or the plug-in area. Let's turn this one off so we can see the other one better. Okay, and then we got it so that it's like this. Oops, I think I already did that line, didn't I? Did I? Yeah, I did that line, okay. And then that goes like this. Like that. Okay, like this. Alright. Once again, not the best at this, but I'd like to get it so that it looks alright. And I'm trying to edit it on the fly so it looks a little bit more unique as I go. Because I don't want to just like take an image and literally use the image. That's a little bit sad to me. I want to try and make it my own as I go, because I think it's not fair to any sort of artist if you take their work without making something new. And thank you to all these people for making stuff, because that's amazing. Anyway, back to this. So, that bottom area is a little bit weird. My thought is a lot of these have been lost over the years. So it's got like, this is busted off. It's just like a small bit of this, and then it's like broken, like that kind of stuff. And then you might have the same for this one right here. Or maybe he cut these down himself. That might be what happened. we have to think about why all of this is the way it is. Because, like, I don't think that it makes sense for any part of a universe to be neglected. Like, all of this, I've been thinking about and how it works with everything in tandem, because I think that that's necessary for the whole thing, because I don't think that it works if you don't think about it. Anyways, so then we got this here, which these seem like necessary wires. They seem like things that this thing needs, so it makes sense to keep them the way they are. Okay, we got this, which goes here. Okay, so that one goes there. This one then comes off here. This then goes into this. And then that is like this. Into here. Tiny wire this way. Tiny wire this way. Okay, and then we got this. So let's look at this now. Alright, so it looks like everything is leading up to this now, so that's cool. I think that might be a wire, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna pretend like it isn't for now, and then we might do something with it in a second. We'll see. Anyways, yeah. Let's get back to this area. Okay, so we got our lens right here, which I think this is the laser shooter for the thingamabob. I think that's what this is for. Anyways. I hear my roommate talking. I wonder what he's talking about. It sounds kind of interesting. Probably his classes. He's doing his nursing program. It's really cool. I love the guy. Like, that's super hard work right there, and I hope that everything ends up going well for him for it. Because I think it's super important to be able to do all that stuff, you know? Like, hey, I want to do this thing, and it's important to me. So you do the work, and you do the thing. There, something like that, I think, would make sense. Okay, did I get that one already? I have, okay. And this then hooks into over here somewhere. We'd have it, this is like that, and then got this, go like this, into this kind of thing, and going around like that. I think that makes sense. I think that then we just gotta get this little satellite dish. Whoop, 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 doop, doop. Okay, there we go. And then we got this guy. This thing goes up and up, and then over. And we're gonna have this be a real straight one. Real straight edge. It's not straight. I have failed at everything I just said. Whee! Still not straight. Yay! Alright, anyway. Oh, I realized why I don't like the edges. Whoops. Well, that's a little awkward. I'm actually surprised at how quickly this thing is going. I thought this would take me like another 2 days with this. But it might take me just one more day for coloring if I can do it well enough. No wonder I couldn't tell where everything was. That made a difference, like, automatically. That's crazy. I love when that's the case. Oops. That's way too big. There we go. Alright. And then we got this, which is our amp, as I've decided. Alright. And then we got this going up. Thicken some of these lines. I don't think I gotta thicken everything, but I should try and thicken some of these. Since, you know, they look real gross when they're not thick edges. To me, personally. Alright, I think this is fine to be. I think this area is fine. Keep on pointing with the mouse at that monitor and then realizing that you can't see that. Right, something like that, and then over, and then under, and then over, and like this. Alright, and then, yeah, okay. I don't know if you can hear Maria. I don't think she's watching, but she's enjoying a conversation with my roommate. And I appreciate that. I think it's wonderful that they're able to just chat and have a good time out there. Because, like, you know, conversation's nice. It's the whole reason I'm doing this in live stream form, so I can talk to people while I work. And just kind of speak. Yeah. But I really appreciate people tuning in day after day and just being like, whoa, that's really cool. Or like, oh, you could do this and all that. Like, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that and how much that means to me. It means the world. And the whole thing with that is, like, it's so cool to know that people like what I draw, even though I think it's just crap. That means the world to me. You know? Maria is best, okay? She will always be best. I enjoy her a lot. She is just the coolest of cats, and everything about her makes me happy. Like, she is just the coolest. Alright, there we go. That right there. And we'll have this right here. Going like this, over. Alright. Okay, so something about this section has all the wires. Might need to explain that and make it more visually clear what's happening here. I think all of these wires are taped, or I might change how this looks and have it so it's all taped together into this thing. Thank you. Anyways, so that's that. Yeah, this right here needs to be done. Something like that. Okay, and then we got it so that we've got this over here, which is then this, just like that. This thing goes down. We might have this spike actually, so I think that makes a bit more sense. Like, you might, like, once again, he's heavily modified this thing for the purpose of making it a little bit more intimidating, but also, like, it's his amp. He wants it to work as well as possible, so this might have some purpose that we don't know about. Like, I'm thinking he has it so that these are here to, like, stabilize the magnetic field because it's too powerful or something. Like, he's modified it to do something like that, because that sounds amazing. Like, and he's the engineer of the group, so I feel like if anyone could do it, he could. Okay, there we go. And this goes like here, to here, to here, over, and over. Oops. Ah. Press the wrong buttons. We got that right there. And then the outer line needs to be done again. That is scary to do. Okay. And then that would go like this, I think, instead. Because we're having it so that it lines up with this, and then that would then go like this. I think. Like that. And that line would go like this, and like this. Okay, and then... Yeah, pretty much what I'm thinking with this guy is... Ooh, he could have repurposed one of these to be a dial, actually. So that might be what I do. Like, one of these is the dial so we can amp it up. That could make sense. We'll see. We'll see in a moment when we get this fully drawn in again. Oops. I'm not very good at right side draws. Notice that. I'm much better at lefting it. Okay, and then we have this one right here, which would go like this. There we go. And then that, and then picks up again, and I did that line already, okay, and then we have this one, which is okay. Okay, then we have it so that we've got this, which I think I want to change into a dial now. I know I'm real decisive on this. Let's see. And then that one will stay the same. Because I figure these do have a purpose. It probably helps it self-actuate and such. So it doesn't, like, fall out of the sky, like, instantaneously since it's levitated and such. So, like, I want to make it so that all of them are gone all the way, because I don't think that makes sense. But he might have popped one off and, like, did something to this one to make it so that it conjigured right, kind of thing. Oops. And then you have it so that this goes like this, onto that. Okay, and then that's going to be here. They put it up. It's turned up the bass. Something like that. Okay. Sounds like Maria's settling in. So that's cool. She might join us in a second and say hi. That'd be marvelous. I always enjoy her saying hi and being able to watch. It's one of the best things about streaming. Is that I just get to talk to, like, Gigi, Maria, Baron Dando, Slender Fisher, you know, all you guys. Thena even shows up sometimes, Thena Bean. So that's real fun. And then there's Shom, Poop Balls, I mean. So that's really cool that he comes in every now and again. It just says, like, oh, hello there. And then goes on to whatever he's doing. He usually just says hello for a second. Hello. Did you forget one of your chords? Oh no, that's terrible. I think that's the one. Okay. You don't have to me or you. She came in because she didn't have her charger. And then she's like... I don't know if you guys just heard that, but she's like, no, I'm a ghost. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Anyways, so we're going to have it. So this is behind the guitar. It's behind everything, actually. So now we're gonna have it so that it's cord. Okay, cord. Oh no, why is it not? I'm on the right layer. Why are you not? Are you gonna color? Okay, there we go. It just had a selection, I think. So this goes down and around. It becomes kind of a tripping hazard. It goes. Gotta think about this. I genuinely thought this was going to take way longer to do this thing. I don't like its look yet, but I think we can make it better. Just like we made Plum Plum Filati look better as we colored. Okay, so we got this. A little bit far. So we're going to go like this. Go like that, and then make it so it goes like this. Something like that. And then we'd have it, so yeah, I think that's fine. 3 Nazis, you say? What do these Nazis do in this bar? I'm so glad that you were able to make it, man. That's cool. Alright, let's look at him all together, because I don't think you've seen him yet. Oh, I need to make the wire go a little bit farther out. My head. That's hilarious. Yeah, anyways. So we got it so that this goes out and over. We want to be able to see this wire, right? Like, can't just be there and not actually go anywhere. I was thinking about having it wrap around this and over, so that way, like, maybe like something about this one made it so it was the most opportune one, but then he found out, like, oh shoot, it's too low or something, or like keeping it there doesn't really help me, and then he had to like move it down, like get a longer wire. Like, I'm thinking he has like some tape on here, like over here, where it's literally he's spliced 2 wires together, because, you know, mechanic once again. And yeah, just something like that. Look up Bar World War II, then the joke makes more sense. What? Alright. I'll take your word for it. I don't know why I'm taking your word for it. Why am I on the Healy's layer? I'm not supposed to be on the Healy's layer. It's supposed to be... I was on the ED amp layer, and then somehow I got off of that. It's weird. It doesn't really matter. As long as we get this like this. Okay. So something like that. And then we're going to have it so that it is another thing of bandages on this. Right there. So as you can tell, this is a bit frayed and such. Let's go like this. Guitar, Heelys, that. And then go back to ED amp. We need to get rid of this layer too. As well as this one. And this one. Okay, so now we have it so that... Oh, right, because that's on the... okay. Anyways, let us erase the stuff that can't be seen. And then go back into the stuff we can see, hopefully. Hi, Maria, Brarandando says. And then you saw Heelys. Alright. Anyways, so I think it was right here that the... Yeah, it was a little bit more than that. And then we'll just... 2, okay. And then we'll have it so that it's got the Tapo boys. this. That goes like this. Whoa! Wow, there's so many people! I see Poop Balls, I see Maria, I see Baron Dando, I've seen Slenderfish, I've seen Gamer Girl. That's an amazing amount of people. My goodness. I miss you too. You're the best. And I really like you. Sorry if that makes you feel awkward and make you feel like you need to leave. That is not my intention. I like you a lot, so I would not like you to leave. Alright, there we go. Now the question is, what kind of wire has he been able to find to be able to, like, get this here? Because I'm thinking it's thicker, more industrial grade wire that he's been able to find. Which then, like, this needs to go like this more and like this more, I think. And then we have it so that that thing goes like this. That goes more like this. Okay. So he's been able to find more industrial grade wire for some reason. Yeah. So then we got this, this, and this. Alright, so let's look at it with him. So it goes around his leg. Let's color. Let's start the coloration layer. And let's figure out what color we want this wire to be. I'm thinking doing the tape first, because tape. You just use what tape you could find, which I'm thinking is like military grade duct tape, which actually might be a green color. Now that I think about it. Let's get that closer to the green spectrum. It's a little bit too neon, isn't it? Okay, let's... Still not green enough, though. Too green now. Alright, something like that. Yeah. Straight up power lines. I like that idea. So they'd be that dark color, definitely. So we'll use the same color as his straps, because I think that makes the most sense. And then, yeah, that'll be dark. I love it. He's got military grade duct tape all around it to try and get it so that it's the right type of stuff. And he's just like jammed it in here trying to get it so it works. Like, my thought is this is all just like tape down to there if we're gonna have this be like the stuff. Oh, I love it. I love it. Anyways, back to this. So then if we have that, then we would want to have it so that this is also tape. So let's get that. Alright, so we got that. And then we'd want to go for this. So we can look at the... Yeah, so does that connect properly was more of my thought. Yes. Okay, it connects properly. It looks fine. It hooks it in, or it would hook in just fine. Now we've got to get it so that we go to... That's got the right color. Okay. Let's go to that layer. Go here. Go like this. Go back down. And then let us color our power lines. The real dark color. That's okay. I like how you don't see it very much, so I might put a highlight on this actually. like a strip where it's highlighted a bit. Highlight where it's facing the sun or whatever. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. Yeah, but I think that these guys have turned out pretty well so far, and I'm really happy with the progress we've made. Because, like, just to think, like, this is, 3 weeks that I've been doing this, and I've gotten almost 4 characters out of it. And, like, I feel like I've gone decently fast with each of them. Like, I've gone through sketching and rough outlines to coloration to, like, adding additions and such. It's just gone, like, real smoothly, honestly. I didn't expect that. I thought it would go a lot less smoothly in general. Yeah. Oh, you are right. Thank you. Saved like 3 times right there, because, oh boy, losing your progress when you're this far in is just sad as heck. So since you're all here now, I can say safely, I got myself a new keyboard and mouse, and they are pink with rainbow highlights. It is one of my favorite things in the world. It is beautiful. Yes, they are indeed. Let's go up. Just a little. And then let us bring this down and then there we go. And we'd have something like this bit right here. Like that. Then we'd have this part right here. Okay. Then that would be like this right here. Like that. And then we'd have it so that it goes like this. Over here. And then that would go this way. And then we have to let it go. No. Yes. Yes. I don't hate it. That's key. Key is that I don't hate it. Okay. And then we got it so that we go up to here. No. What's happening? No. I hate it. No. Why? What is happening? Why is it doing this? Okay, now it's not doing it. I must have clicked a button on the pad. That's terrible, though. Alright, let's look at that. It's almost imperceptible, but I like it a lot more. May seem silly that I just wanted to add a line there. I think it just adds some flavor to it. So this can be completely erased now. Don't even know how it got onto that. So let's look at it all together and see how we like it. Why is there a blank spot on my guitar? Oh, because that's where his hand goes. Right. Okay. So this is what he looks like so far. He's got it so he's got a wire that goes around and into his droid, which is behind him. Alright, good luck. Good luck with your German lesson. Let's go back to layer and then like this. And then that's not the right layer? That was the right layer. There we go. Okay, so we got the subwoofer thing, which would be, it's gonna be a darker color, but we want to get the base layer to it so we know which parts are gonna be like this. I think it's up to this layer right here. I think that's how it is. And then that last one would be just a darker color. And it's gonna go so that it is 100, and then we got it so that we've got this. Nope, that is not nice. Nope, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit, not that a bit, like there maybe. Too big. Okay, and then 100, and then erase. Oh, that. Anyways, and then we want to bring it down again to 40, and then see how it looks. Yeah, that might work. Okay. I feel like that doesn't look right. Let's try again. I don't know what that means in the comments, but I imagine it means good luck or something to that effect. Alright, let's go down in size, and do this. That is too dark. Bring it up by 10, and then that's going to be this laced layer. Laced layer? Last layer. Alright, so something like this. Okay. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Alright, maybe a little bit more speaker-like. And then the next layer we're going to do on a separate one actually. We're going to make it so that it is up to 13, maybe 50 actually. No, not quite that big either. 25? Yeah, that looks right. Okay, and then we're going to have that go up and make it so that it's like that. So something like this all the way around. Okay, and then a little bit more this way. And then we're actually going to make this line lighter, hopefully. As a non-existent. Okay. There we go. So then that makes it so that kind of looks like it has depth. Ugh, still not a fan, but we'll see how that goes in a second. When I do. Oops, wrong layer. Well, actually, what? Didn't I just say? I'm so confused. So I have it. Aren't I on this layer? What? Oh, because I have it transparent. Dang it. Okay. Anyways. Okay, that, maybe. No, I think it needs to be thinner. I think something like that. And then let's erase this boyo and make it a lot lighter. I think it needs to be there, but I don't think it needs to be nearly as thick. So my thought is, bring this back down to 2. What? I hate when it does that. So something like that, and then let's erase. Bring it like this. The accusative case? So has anyone heard anything about Bethesda today? It's been amusing. There's a class action lawsuit against them. And it is, oh boy, they look like they gonna lose. Like real bad. Like real bad. It's a thing about their wording for everything. They don't have an end user license agreement for their Creation Club or their DLC. And with this, they don't specify a difference between DLC and the Creation Club. Well, the Season Pass says it gives you access to all of the DLC for one special price, I believe is what it says. And the best thing about this, the part that's really funny, is throughout all of the advertising and marketing for the Creation Club, they called it like mini DLCs. They had a QA thing, a FAQ on their website that says, this is not like paid mods. This is like, what was it? It was like, shoot, how did they phrase it? They phrased it real funny. Like, it made me laugh really hard. I was next to a person who I work with, and I was just sharing it with them as I, like, read the story. And they were like, oh no. Oh no. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Anyways, so we got this right here, which then goes up. All right. I'm really glad that you were able to join even for a few minutes, though. That's really nice, Slender Fisher. Like, it's good to be able to hear from you. And your German. Also your jokes. Also your expertise on World War II. That's Maria laughing in the background again. I think that she is connected, that this is our World War II expert friend. I'm not sure, though. She may have thought about the whatever helps you kill Nazis faster comment from yesterday. Because it was hilarious, and it killed her. It was amazing. Alright. Either that or she's doing something really, really amusing outside. And she may be. She's a mischievous one. I like her. There's a reason I like her. And it's partially because of the mischief. I like mischief. Alright. Let's go like this. Alright. So we got it. So that it's got this whole thing. Oh my god. Oh man. Right? It's true, if it does kill Nazis faster, then I endorse too. But I don't think it would, is the problem. I really don't. I think it would be much, much slower. And you'd probably have so many casualties. So many. Alright, so we're gonna have something like this. Because they welded this part on. So we gotta have the weld. That just makes it look like... Okay, yeah, let's not do that. Let's not. Anyways, so now we got it so that... Maybe... Same problem. Okay. Anyways. I do live for this. I do live for this kind of thing. Oh no. Don't put that mental image in my head. That's a horrible mental image. Just imagining like your drill sergeant just like yelling at you, and then it's like, you are the most piss poor excuse for a recruit I've ever seen. You have not healed quite right ever since you got here. I don't know. I don't know how drill sergeants sound nowadays. Yas, queen. Oh, I love it. Alright, now are we on the right layer? So hard to get on the right layer, guys. For me, personally. Oh, man. Military grade Healy. This will never break down. I'm trying to imagine what a military grade Healy would look like. It doesn't come to mind, guys. It just doesn't come to mind. That's a lot bigger than I anticipated. Why did you go to that big size? What division were you in, son? You know, the worst one of them all. The Healy Division. Almost 57% casualty rate. No one would have anticipated that Heelys weren't good for military combat. We tried to get a running start and slide into the enemy's view, but then who would have guessed we just slowed down on the rough terrain and then couldn't get a shot while we just get sniped by all of the different Germans on the front line. Huh. That is interesting. The lowest bidder? Huh. That is not what I thought it was. Not at all. That is interesting. That is a fun fact. That's really cool. Good fact. Keep them coming. Give me like 6 more before the end of the stream in 2 minutes. 6 more. That's what I want. I desire fun facts. So many fun facts that they no longer become fun but atrophy my empathy away until I only am void. That'd be fun. Right, guys? Do 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 Y'all complain about the war, but you weren't there when we heeled through Nam. Hang head in shame. So many twisted ankles. Oh, that is a fun fact. Thank you for the fun fact. That Massachusetts housewife must have really, really been so happy with themselves as they're just like, dude, I made the thing that everyone has. Like, everyone. Yeah, you didn't say fun fact in front of it, so that one doesn't count. Sorry. Nah, that one counts. That's pretty neat. Just like the Walk of Nature. That aspen tree is pretty neat. But that is all the time I have today. One, Marine Corps no longer has tanks in its armored decisions. Also missing from Marine Corps are its cavalry, medics, and chefs, most of whom are borrowed from the Army and Navy. Huh. You know, that's the perfect message to end off this stream right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that all of you have just such a wonderful night. And remember that echidnas... Really, Barandendo? That sounds interesting. I'm so glad that you have shared this with the class. I hope that you have a good time cleaning that. That sounds like a terrible time. Well, you can hear her right now. It's the best. I love you. Alright. Well, that's a good way to end the stream. Thank you so much for coming, and have a wonderful night. Goodbye, friends.